Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this cute crop top, which features this beautiful front tie detail. It's really easy to make and you don't need a pattern. For fabric, I am using this black and white checkered print. If you want to use the same fabric or you're interested, I do have a link in the description box below. If you try and make this design, I do recommend using a stiffer fabric, so some sort of cotton like this, just so that the top keeps its shape. If you're new here, my name is Sandra and this is my space where I sew things that you can easily sew too. So let's get into the tutorial. For tools, you will need a sewing machine, something to cut your fabric with, pins, and some chalk. The first step is to take your measurements so that you can cut out this rectangle shape onto your fabric. The first measurement you're going to take is around your bust. My measurement is 38 inches. To this measurement, you're going to add 20 inches. So for me, my total width was 58 inches. Now, if you want more fabric hanging as part of that front tie, then I would recommend adding 30 to 40 inches to your bust measurement instead of 20. Next, you're going to measure from the top of your bust until your under boob. To this measurement, you're going to add 2 inches extra. So for me, my measurement was 10 inches. I added 2 inches to make a total of 12 inches. After this, you're going to cut out this rectangle with your measurements onto your fabric, and you're going to cut out 2 of these pieces. I'm using a rotary cutter and a ruler to help me keep my lines straight as I cut. As you can see here, I ended up with these 2 lovely rectangle pieces of the same size. Next, we're going to measure out how long we want our straps. So find the point that you want your front strap to start, hold this down, and then take your tape measure, pull it across your back onto the other opposite side of your body, because you're going to be basically doing a cross body back. To this measurement, you're going to add 1 inch of seam allowance. So for me, it was 20 inches. I added 1 inch of seam allowance to make a total strap length of 21 inches. Now, for the width of the strap, we want a thick strap. So we're going to make the width of the strap 2 inches in total. Because I'm going to be folding this piece of fabric later on, we're going to double this measurement and add 1 inch. So a total of 5 inches. As you can see here, I'm just marking out my fabric with these dimensions that I drafted, and I use a rotary cutter and a ruler to help me keep my cuts straight. The next step is to sew these straps. So for this, you take one piece of the fabric that you cut out and fold it in half like this, and make sure the nigh side of the fabric, so the side which you want to be seen, is on the inside, because we're going to be turning this inside out later. Use pins all along the strap to hold it in place. And then with your sewing machine, you're then going to sew a straight stitch all around the edge. Make sure to start and end with a back stitch. And you're going to do this for both of the straps. Once you finish sewing, you're then going to turn these straps inside out so that the raw edges are hidden on the inside and the nice side of your fabric is now showing on the outside. Now, the next part is probably the hardest part of this project, which is figuring out where to place your straps. For me, I found the easiest way to do this is to take one of the big rectangle pieces that we'd cut out, find the middle point by folding it in half like this, and then placing a pin at the midpoint. Wrap this across your body as if you're wearing the top, and make sure that the pin is positioned in the middle of your back as much as possible. Here, I'm just gathering the front and then pinning this into place. Once this is done, take the straps and place them where you want them to fit. Just make sure that the seam on the straps are facing the same direction for both of the straps. So either facing up or down, it really doesn't matter. Then you want to pin them to this bodice piece with pins and try and make each side as even as possible. Now, the back is really hard. I recommend getting someone to help you if you can, or if you have a dress form, doing it on there. Otherwise, you can take the piece of fabric off and place the straps by guessing, trying it on, adjusting it until you have like a good strap placement. Now, when you adjust the straps at the back, make sure that they cross over, as this is a crossbody. I mean, alternatively, you could always just make the straps go straight back, which is definitely easier to do. But I do find that the crossbody looks nicer and it gives you more bust support, because you don't really wear this top with a bra. Now, I recommend checking the strap placement on a mirror as well to make sure you like it and adjusting as needed. Next, you're going to take this top off, place it on a flat surface very carefully. This part is also a little bit hard to explain, so just watch carefully. So where the straps are attached to the top with pins, you're going to take out the pins and then very carefully flip the strap over so that it faces towards the inside of the top, and then you're going to repin it in place. You're going to do this for all 4 points where the straps meet the bodice piece. As you can see here, again, I'm just unpinning and then flipping it over and trying to keep the position the same as before and then repinning. And the end result is the straps facing the opposite direction that they started, towards the bodice piece rather than hanging on the outside. I hope that made sense. Now, I forgot to mention, this part of the fabric that's facing up is the nice side of the fabric, which is the side you want to see when you're wearing the top. After this, you're going to take your other rectangle piece and place this on top. And for this piece, the nice side of the fabric is facing down. So essentially, you want to sandwich the straps in between these 2 sheets of fabric, with the nice sides of the fabric facing inwards towards the straps. We're going to sew all around this piece, but before we do this, we're going to use pins to hold the 2 pieces of fabric together. So match up all the sides nicely and make sure the 2 panels align, and then pin all around, taking extra care when you get to the straps. We are going to leave a tiny gap to turn this piece inside out later, and so I use chalk to mark this gap. You're going to use a straight stitch to sew all around, and when you get to the corners, you just pivot with your sewing machine. Make sure to start and end with a back stitch as always, and then once you're done, turn the top inside out using that hole, that little gap that you left, and then once you do, you should be left with something like this. Before we sew up that tiny hole that we left open, it is really important that you try on your top to see how it fits. If it turns out that you need to adjust the straps, use a seam ripper on just the areas where the straps are attached. Adjust this, pin it, turn it back inside out, and then sew the straps again in place. And then once you're happy with how your top looks, you're going to sew that little hole closed with a straight stitch. To wear the top, you tie the 2 knots at the front to form a bow tie, and for the back, you'll have to fold it at the bottom a little so that it's nice and neat. And this is how it looks on. It is so cute. The double fabric and the crossbody back means you have good bust support, and it only took an hour and a half to make. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.